Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin. I'm back at it again with some more Madden 22 content, and today I have a special one. If you look at some of my old videos, you would have seen that I was doing a Seahawks fantasy franchise, and I was doing pretty well in that one. I think I was, I had a winning record. I wasn't undefeated though. But I guess some funky stuff was going on in that league, so then they ended up randomly deleting it. Just woke up and it wasn't there. But on the bright side, one of the leagues that I was in decided to make a fantasy league as well. So I decided to join that, drafted my team, and we got a team that looks very similar to that franchise, except I think this one is a little bit better. So I don't know. I guess it just worked well for me. But anyway, so I did all the original stuff that was in the menu, but I really just wanted to show you my squad and his squad because all these teams are going to be looking different. And I really do think I have the best team just because I know I have the best players. So first off, we got Tom Brady at quarterback. And yes, I am a Colts fan, and no, I am not a spiteful one. I recognize Tom Brady as being a beast. Everyone in the league thought I was crazy for drafting him in the first round, but I had a late pick and he was the only quarterback. It was him and Stafford were the only two really good quarterbacks that were left. And I'll be damned if I get left with the scraps in terms of quarterback. Plus, Tom Brady has Hot Route Master. Come on. So there's that. And then at running back, I have AJ Dillon. So for running backs, I just like someone who is slow and powerful. So basically power back. So 88 speed, that's the sweet spot, and 89 trucking. And that's going to go up over time as we play with him, as we upgrade his power back stat. That's going to go up and he's just going to be running over everybody. Since I couldn't get Najee Harris, that's the next best thing. All right, so here's my wide receiver situation. I got the two fastest wide receivers in the league, the two biggest, fastest wide receivers in the league. You're going to notice a theme about this team. I just went purely for size and speed, and everything else I'm just going to teach to this team. Other than the quarterback position. That's the only part I didn't skip out on. Everything else, I just went for size and speed. So Quez Watkins, Anthony Schwartz, both 97 speed. The only issue that's going to come up with these guys is they're catching traffic. So that's the main thing that I'm going to work on for these guys. And then we got Jalen Guyton as the slot, but honestly, he probably won't get the ball very much. At tight end, Jacob Harris, 90 speed, 6'5" tight end. And then we got Jared Cook right there. At left tackle, Isaiah Wynn. Left guard, John Simpson. Center, like our O-line is honestly isn't that good, but I'll skip over it. Melvin Ingram at left end. And then I got John Franklin Myers at right end. And then I have Linval Joseph at D tackle. Everyone else went for age, like they want to get younger guys. I want someone who will ball out right now on the D line because I don't want people running the ball all over me. And then I'll try to find a rookie in the draft because that'll be easier to find early on in the draft. And then I also got to find a quarterback at some point, you know? So right end, D tackle. And I like the idea of using a rookie quarterback. It makes it cool. So at D tackle, Linval Joseph. Left outside linebacker, we got Aziz. Middle linebacker, we got Nick Neiman. Right outside linebacker, Divine Diablo. So you'll notice all the heights. I mean, other than Aziz. So Aziz, I know for a fact that he upgrades fast and he becomes superstar. So that's what's on the other side of his unlocked superstar. So I like having him. He gets a lot of sacks. And then Nick Neiman, I just got him for the size and speed. And Divine Diablo, same thing, size and speed. 90, especially since he's going to be on the outside edge of my defense. He'll be able to get to the quarterback stupid fast. And that's also helpful for the mobile quarterbacks that I'm going to be running into. Now, cornerback, size and speed. Dante Jackson, Greedy Williams, CJ Henderson. Greedy got a speed increase right off the bat, so he's 94 speed. I was going to put CJ Henderson in the number 2 position, but then Greedy was like, nah, fam, it's me. Plus, he's taller anyway, so taller and faster. Come on, get on the field. Stand next to your boy Dante and watch both of them. Like, they're both young, and like all these guys are young. So I ended up getting a bunch of young guys anyways from my defense, at least in the DB core, because all of these guys are pretty young, and all of them are stupid fast and tall. And then free safety, Jeremy Chin, 93 speed, 83 overall, and 81 hit power. That dude might knock the ball loose. And then strong safety, Derwin James Jr., same deal. Big, tall, fast. He has X Factor, which means I can put shutdown on him and acrobat and lurker, and then put him in the middle of the field and just let him go to work. That should be so many interceptions for him this season. Mark my words. And then same thing for him, 91 hit power. So him sitting in the middle, coming down, crashing on the run, or anyone coming across the middle that tries to catch the ball, he can just slam into him and try to pop the ball loose. And then we got Tony Brown right here, and this is my user, so he's just big and fast. Like that's all I needed him to be, big and fast. And then I got Derwin James at sub linebacker. I always put my biggest, fastest, tallest, fastest, best able to jump person in this position, because they're likely to get a lot of picks from the middle. Someone will try to throw it over their head thinking, he can't get that, but nah. 6'2", 91 speed, 93 jumping will get up there and get that. That's for sure. So those are the stats that I'm looking at. Everything else can be taught, but I like having someone high overall in that position because it makes them play the middle of the field much smarter. I'm glad I looked at this because CJ Henderson, you are the slot man now. Because you slow, apparently. For my defense, he's slow. That's all. That's the crazy part. Like, that's dope. That's what we were going for. So that is my squad. Now let's check out his. So we got Joe Burrow, Austin Eckler, Cooper Kupp, Antonio Brown, Jarvis Landry. Wait a second. Oh yeah, this is like, yeah, slow wide receivers other than Antonio Brown. And Sammy Watkins. I mean, he should be starting them, you would think, right? I don't care what his last name is. Let's see. Linebackers are dope. He has Bobby Wagner. And then corners are whack. See, I don't like the way he drafted his team. I don't even know what he was drafting based on. Maybe he was just drafting based on pure overall, or just... I don't know. I don't know why he was John Johnson III. Maybe he's Adrian Amos. Now that's a good person to have on that team. He could be a Seahawks fan, because I think some of those people are Seahawks players. Let's see who has a sub linebacker. Maybe Bobby Wagner, and he does have Jordan Whitehead in the slot cornerback position. This is gonna get weird. Especially if he tries to run man on me. He has Joe Burrow. So I don't like Joe Burrow in this game because his throw power is 86, and that's just gross. Like, that is not something I would want to use. But anyways, those are the teams. You're gonna see a lot of different types of squads, a lot of different kinds of teams in this. Fantasy's dope, man. So let's just go ahead and get into the game.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. 62 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sound right, boys.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It sound right, boys.
On first down, Brady. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On second and very short, Brady. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Guyton, 53 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Santos with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. They call that a loss of 6 yards, and it's 3rd down now. Now it's Burrow. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Here we go. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here we go. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brady now on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On play action, now Brady. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
78 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here we go. These two teams all tied after one. Now it's Burrow. Eluding the pressure. Now Burrow loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to move it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now a play fake. Brady. He's got room to run past the 20. And some room to maneuver. And finally taken down at the 15. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10,
make everything
5,
happen.
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach tell us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. 54 Mike. Check, watch 54. Not today.
To throw again on second down. Brady, he's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Indy. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jared Cook there to make the grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 90 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And a tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He'll buy some time right, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. That throw by Brady incomplete. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 21. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. A handoff, it's Eckler. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you
try to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Brady to throw. That's into the hands of Jacob Harris. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Dillon a first down and more. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Indy.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Right, still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal at the 1.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
Dillon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dillon again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry. Hey, what's up? Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady finds a seam inside the 40, and he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. A give for Dillon running right. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 30. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Now Brady. Got a man at Schwartz, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A.J. Dillon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow going up top for Kupp. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Seattle. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of.
All right, well, he ended up conceding, so we got ourselves a dub. We came out playing so sloppy in the beginning, but it's just because I'm just trying to get used to these receivers flying down the field as fast as they are. And my line doesn't necessarily block very well all the time because they're not very good yet. So we just got to get better pass protection out of our players by upgrading them and just get used to being able to put a crosser anywhere on the field and seeing how that develops. Thanks for watching. And now until next time, peace.